Global Esports have been a long-standing organization from India and have fielded multiple esports rosters across their existence. But their Valorant squad is something that's received an insane amount of love and support. Since the time they fielded the playing five of Lightning Fast, Kappa, Skills, Hellranger and India's prodigal son Skyesports, they have stuck to that roster throughout and became the most successful South Asian team by qualifying for the VCT APAC every time and even beating some SA teams. They did go farther than any other SA team, but not far enough. While the excitement for the rest of the world is pretty much something we've seen since the start of Valorant Esports, the people of India have just a little more shine, color, love and pride for this upcoming international event VCT Lock-in, all for the one and only Global Esports. But this time, things are different. Global Esports are now eternally a part of Valorant's elite and have been accepted as a franchise team and playing in the VCT Pacific League. They've reached where they themselves and their fans wanted them to see, at the highest competitive level of Valorant in the world. This is thanks to the org itself, but the real question here is, how will Global Esports really perform at the VCT Lock-in event? Well, to answer this, we need to first look at their roster. A 7-man roster led by Aaron, the ex-Exet IGL, who honestly is an outstanding addition and experienced player from NA, along with 6 other insane aim guards in the likes of Bazzi, Ronsky, Texture, Skyesports, Lightning Fast and Monnier. After a look from the outside, this looks like an absolute young blood stacked team, each one of whom have mouth-watering aim. But the problem being, 5 out of these 7 are duelist mains, except for Lightning Fast, but he too can play the duelist role, who's also a flex and can fill in almost any role. And Aiden, who is the IGL of the team. And the other 5 are cracked AF for sure, but are a lot more reliant on their aim than utility, which is not necessarily a bad thing unless you face a tight-knit opponent. These players have to learn new roles which some of them might not be too comfortable with, and Aaron and Eraser have to come up with a plan to utilize each player's full power. As of right now, looking at the squad, realistically, Global Esports have a great chance to beat Vitality for sure. No team in that stack of 32 have any sort of history, which means everyone is going in fresh and new, and no one can expect what GE might do. And that's exactly why I think that GE have a better chance to advance to the next round, beating Vitality, who might not have any clue as to how a group of players this diverse might play, especially when they're going to be playing agents that they do not usually. Vitality is one thing, but the very next round throws a big challenge into the face of Global. One of either Leviatan or Zeta, both teams incredibly powerful, experienced on the world stage, have caused massive upsets before and had miraculous runs in the previous tournaments, will face them in the next round. Whilst they have a really strong squad, I think Global will fall short to the mighty Leviatan. The South Americans are a powerhouse that just cannot be beaten that easily. Global 100% will put up a great fight. It will go to the third map, but GE will bow out of the competition in the round of 16 whilst making a statement. With a little more practice and building of team chemistry and individual agent gameplay, Global has a chance to become a powerhouse and come back again because, well, they're not going anywhere. GE have a prodigious squad led by an ex-VCT champions IGL and definitely will deliver, but with time. Whereas for the rest of the competition, I have Fnatic, 100 Thieves, Leviatan and Navi from the Omega Circle, and PaperX, Loud, NRG and EG from the Alpha Circle, making it to my top 8 for this competition. I believe Fnatic are the ones to beat in this competition, as I see them beating the Omega Circle, with their biggest competition being 100 Thieves, who have an absolutely stacked roster, who will come to the top 4, and from the other side, NRG and PaperX. The final, I think, will be EMEA versus NA, Fnatic versus NRG, and I see Fnatic winning the VCT lock-in. That's my quick prediction based on a pure individual performances and team cores based on the past. But hey, I'd be happy to be proved wrong, because this, of course, is a single elimination tournament, so you never know what could happen. Tell me what you think about Global Esports and the rest of the teams at VCT Lock-in. Hit that like and subscribe to support me and motivate me to make more of these, and I'll see you